1, 2. And I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Hey, man. Oh, my goodness, bro. Hey, man, who got it like us, man? Who got it like us, man? On the intro said, who got it like us over here, man? God, who got it like us? What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed your Black Coffee Club live for Monday, March 11th, 2024. The time is now 8:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Man, I'm very happy to be here today, man. I am so very happy to be here. You feel me? Man, salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody, the entire family falling through. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, of course. Man, I am your host, Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIOR. THETRUTH, and that's over all your social media platforms. If you're really looking for me, though, you can come and catch me over at the Simple Truth Network. That's www.thesimpletruth.network. It is our own super information exchange, man. Emphasis on, because we own it. You feel me? It's us. It is us. We do what we want. You feel me? But come over and join us, man. www.thesimpletruth.network. So salute to the new folks that have been making their way over there to the network. Come over and share, man. This is not just, don't just come over there looking at me. You feel me? Come over there, share, build. Our whole goal is for us to come and literally exchange information. This is the age of information. I cannot emphasize that enough. We are literally in the age of information. And so if we have an exchange where we can be to literally exchange information, and you are interested in exchanging information, which you should be, hopefully, then you should be over there. The www.thesimpletruth.network. The link is also in the description of the video, and all over every platform, no matter where you're consuming this content, the link is indeed in the video. So salute to you all, man. Thank you all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man, for falling through. You have absolutely no idea, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. I couldn't tell it all, man. If I had 10 million tongues, man, I couldn't tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. You feel me? I couldn't. Man, it's a Monday morning. You feel me? It's a Monday morning, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hey, man, this spring forward, yeah, like I haven't recovered. You feel me? I have not recovered from the spring forward. I'm not, I know it just happened yesterday. I know people like, man, it just, nah, bro. Like I wasn't, man, it caught me by surprise. It caught me by surprise. So much, in fact, so much, in fact, right? I didn't even know we had lost an hour. This is the kind of day I had yesterday. I didn't even realize we had lost an hour until like the evening. Like it totally slipped past me. You feel me? Like it totally slipped past me. I don't know what kind of zone I was in or whatever, but I just felt, I don't know, I felt off, and I was just like, man, I'm finna just call it one for the day. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to grind and do some things, and then I was gonna try to get out and do some work. And I ended up just being in the crib all day, and I was just off. I even talked to Cadillac Red yesterday. What's up with it, Red? I talked to Red, and I'm like, I just conceded to just sit there and watch college basketball, the real college basketball. You feel me? The women's hoops, man. I sat there and watched the women's hoops. It was championship Sunday in women's hoops. So I just sat there and watched women's hoops. But man, so I haven't really recovered. And so I'm trying to shake that energy off, because I feel like today is a tremendous day to be great. You feel me? You already know how I'm coming. Monday mornings, it's a tremendous day to be great. And like I share with you all the time, it is important to set your days off with your mornings. You understand what I'm saying? And since Monday is the day that we set the tempo for the week, You got to come out and you got to max. You got to max out on Monday mornings. You got to max out on Monday mornings, man. And so, um, I feel like if you can master Monday mornings, then you can master your week. You know what I mean? People come in and man, like we be letting Monday do it to us. You feel me? Like we literally be letting Monday do it to us. And I'm not really on that, man, at all, man. We gotta fight back. You feel me? And we gotta set it off on Monday morning. So I'm really here for that. Yeah, I'm really here for that, man. Salute to everybody, man, that still fell through in the chat. Salute to my brother Desmond Kunkendall, my BCU family in the building. What's up with it? Love is the word. My beautiful sister, love is the word in the building. What's up with it, love? Main biker in the building. What's up with it, man? Salute. Hey, man. I thought we was about to be out there on the road, bro. This hawk then came back out, man. I put my shit back up. It's in the garage, chilling. You feel me? About to plug the battery tender back up. Like, man, I'm not out there, man, in this 30 degrees outside. No, sir. Black Attack, what's good with you, homie? Salute. Star City J is in the building. What's up with the Star City J? ATX Red 41. Open parentheses, slab life with a Y. Close parentheses. Texas flag. Hashtag TWT in the building. He must have got that bench warrant taken care of. He ain't changed his name in a while. Family got that bench warrant taken care of. He ain't changed his name in a while. The underrated darkness in the building. Darkness ass. What's up with it, brother? Salute to the underrated darkness JT in the building, man. What's good with you? Salute to the scholar Kevin Dunbar in the building. What's good with you? Salute to you. Excuse me. Salute to my little brother, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the building, man. What's good with you, man? Salute to you. Anthony Bolden in the building. What's up with Anthony Bolden? Salute to you, family. I got them Cadillacs on 22. Salute to Cadillac Red in the building, man. What's good with you, family? Salute to you. He says women's hoops or women's basketball. Or women's hoops, excuse me, or women's basketball. Damn, women's hoops or women's boxing. Right now, seeing as how we going into March, you feel me? And the fight this week, yesterday, the fight between the dust up between LSU and South Carolina, that was better than anything I've seen in women's boxing, bro, probably since Alicia Baumgartner's last fight. You feel me? Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, they really got active. Yeah, they really got active. And so I'm gonna go with women's hoops, man. I'm gonna go with women's hoops for the win. Don Staley, she was out there standing on the sideline. Y'all know I got a thing for Don Staley. Maybe y'all didn't. You know what I mean? I got a thing for Don Staley. Yeah, I love Don Staley. I always have. You feel me? Back when Don Staley because Don Staley was a dog. You feel me? So back when Don Staley was a hooper, and she had that black silky hair. Like I could tell y'all the truth, man. You feel me? I always loved women's basketball, and I always love women hoopers. I always love lady hoopers. You feel me? Yeah, I got a thing for women's hoops, and Don Staley had that silky boy. She had that long silky hair, like she got Korean in her family or something, girl. You feel me? I know she Indian, but man, she got that silky. And she used to be pushing the ball, and her ponytail be flapping in the wind, and I used to say, "Oh my God." So I always had a thing for Don Staley. I was in T Few. I wish T Few was in here because y'all gonna think I'm a lying. Y'all gonna think I'm lying. Uh uh, but I we were in Atlanta. We were kicking it in Atlanta. It wasn't even for a fight. I was there for a Pitt versus Georgia Tech game. I used to go every other year for the Pitt Georgia Tech game. I haven't been in a while. I don't know why I haven't been in a while. Probably because COVID. COVID kind of reset everything up. Everything up. Come on, Cadillac, don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. Because I'm telling my Don Staley story right now, bro. Don't bring Regina up into this, man, bro. I feel like that's like, bro. I think you point shaving, bro. You feel me? Making me have to pick, bro. Don't do it. Don't do that to me because because Don got the upper hand because it's March right now. You feel me? But so I had met her sister in we were in Atlanta, and they was on the old ladies girls trip, old ladies gone wild. And so I'm there with my cousin and my cousins, my little brother, my baby brother, and T Few, my brother T Few. So we all kicked it in Atlanta and went to the game and shit. Excuse me. So I met them. So the lady was telling me that she was like, I got on the subject of talking about sports, and she was just laughing because I was talking about Don Staley for some reason. And she said, "That's my sister." And I'm like, "Man, get out of here." But I was catching her accent because she got the Philly accent. You feel me? So I'm catching her accent though, and she like, "No, I'm serious." And I'm looking at her like, and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool. That's you know how everybody be like, you go somewhere and you be from somewhere, and you know, people, everybody there like, yeah, that my cousin. You know what I mean? Yeah, that my family. Yeah, that my folk. Yeah, that my people. All that old shit." So I'm like, all right. And then she called her on the phone. You feel me? And when she called her, I was like, oh my God. Like I was starstruck. And I don't even be getting starstruck. But she called her on the phone, and I got to talk to her. And I said, oh my God. You feel oh my God. But women's hoops is lit, man. Women's hoops is absolutely it's on fire right now. And I recorded a video yesterday, but I didn't post it. So at the end of the LSU versus the South Carolina Gamecocks, it was the SEC championship game, the tournament championship game. And so it came down, to late in the game, and South Carolina was pulling away to remain undefeated. And so it got chippy at the end. And in all of the chippiness, there was a little skirmish that broke out. You know what I mean? And so they ended up having to finish the game with 5 players on each side. So LSU had 5 players that were on the court. South Carolina had 5 players that were on the court, and it was 1 player that was left on the bench for South Carolina. Everybody else, the whole entire team got ejected. You feel me? It got wild. One of the, and I can't call the names, so y'all have to excuse me. But one of the LSU players, she got knocked down by South Carolina senior, the big girl from Brazil. She's 6'7". She went over and knocked her down in the midst of all this skirmishing. And the girl who got knocked down, her brother came and jumped over this. He a swamp rabbit. He a Louisiana swamp rabbit. You can't tell me nothing different. You feel me? So this Louisiana swamp rabbit comes and jumps over the scorer's table, the people there at the scorer's table, and runs out on the court like he about to try to do. I said, oh my God, somebody tased this nigga. Yeah, somebody tased this nigga. You feel me? Like you in a women's basketball game, bro, you running out on the court, bro? Are you being serious right now? Like, are you really being serious right now, man? But then I got to thinking about it, like, ooh, this cracking. And the police ran out there. He said they from Carolina, Junior. The truth, nah, they from Louisiana, bro. That's a Louisiana swamp rabbit, bro. You can't tell me nothing different. That's a Lafayette, Louisiana swamp runner. You feel me? He said they from Carolina. Nah, bro, they from Louisiana. That boy jumped over that. He jumped over that. He jumped over that desk like a swamp nigga, bro. Like the Master P was talking about. Flugé, that's her name. Flugé's brother. Salute, quick. Thank you. Yeah, Flugé's brother jumped over the joint like a Louisiana swamp rabbit. See, I don't even want to talk about nothing else but women's hoops. And I said, oh, but it was cracking though. I said, oh man, like this competitive. Man, they over here, bro. They over here getting to it like lighter fluid in my Stay Ready voice. Man, I can't even, I ain't even finna lie to you. I can't tell you. He a Carolina swamp rabbit, bro. I'll give you that, bro. He a Carolina swamp rabbit. They got Carolina, they got swamp rabbits. You feel me, in Carolina. And then the police jumped right behind him, and I said, get him. You know, I usually don't be cheering for the law. I ain't one of them. I don't be cheering for the law, but I was cheering for the law. Get him. Book his ass. Get him. Tase him. You feel me? You gotta, man, come on, bro. You them women, bro. What is you finna do? You can't run out there on the court in them women's, bro. Let the women do what the women do, bro. You can't jump out. Like, you can't jump out there like you want to fight at the women's game, bro. You can't do that, bro. Where's Me Too gonna get on your ass, bro? Me Too gonna be looking for you. This boy gonna lose his job at the car wash or whatever he do. He gonna lose if he a business owner, because I ain't gonna put the car wash on him like he just, he gonna lose his job, bro, jumping over that thing like a Louisiana swamp rabbit. It was in Greenville too. Hey man, listen, next year I think I might have to go to Greenville, man. I might have to go to Greenville to the SEC championship because they be banging out, bro. Man, that game was so, man, I cannot, like, I've already shared this. Those of you all who follow me on my platform, bro, and those of y'all who've been listening to me, right? I've already expressed to you all that I feel like women's basketball, the game is played, the game itself is played better. You feel me? It's more majestic. It's more beautiful. The fundamentals are more intact. It's more of a team sport. Men's basketball, of course, you got men dunking and it's more athleticism and so on and so forth. But the game gets played like really, really raggedy, bruh. Like brothers and sisters. Like yesterday, for instance, right? I'm gonna give y'all example, and then I'm gonna rest my case on it. We saw LeBron James play and the LA Lakers played Minnesota, and it was in LA, I think. And there was a play where LeBron James ran off of a pick and the ball was handed to him at the 3-point line, right? For him to get a wide open. So the dude that was passing the ball scrubbed him off on the screen. And so LeBron James scrubbed off the screen and went to take a three. LeBron James took the ball from the dude and proceeded to take like probably 4 to 6 steps, bro, with no dribble. Like 1, 2, 3. He was called for a travel. He was called for a travel. And I'm looking at the play like, this is ridiculous, bro. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. This is arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. Like this is an argument that we're having. And it's a viable argument that he is the greatest of all time, bro. He took the ball and went 6 steps, bro. 6 steps. It was 4 to 6 steps, but I counted, it's about 5 to 6 steps. You feel me? Man, and I looked at the game. I don't even know how many travels were called. It wasn't that many, and none of them were flagrant like that, bro. You understand? Cadillac said the men's game is whack because everybody want to shoot threes. No layups, no mid-range, no swinging the ball. You feel me? No intensity on defense. Like them girls, Angel Reese and the girl from and the lady, the Brazilian from South Carolina with with her mama, and Don Staley brought her mama and her sister, and her big sister was her big sister. Whew, whew. But her name start with a C. I can't call her name. Quickly, what's the center's name for South Carolina? Let's bring our women's basketball analyst, Quick. What's the center? What's her name? The big center for South Carolina. That's Quick is our official women's basketball analyst. Thanks, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea said Cardoso, Big Cardoso, Quick Cardovo. Which one is it? Is it Cardoso or Camille? Big Camille Cardoso. You feel me? They had Big Camille. Salute to my brother Stormy B Man in the building. Big Camille and Angel Reese was down there banging. Like they played more physical than any of the. I played on the blocks when I played. You understand what I'm talking about? I have a lot of respect for the bumpity and the physicality on the blocks. You understand what I'm talking about? Man, they was in there bumping, man. They was in there moving each other around, banging. Both of them fine. They was banging their fine bodies together and it's sweating. Sweat was glistening all over their bodies. And I said, oh man, look at them. You feel me? 6'8" versus what is Angel Reese, like 6'4"? Like 6'8" versus 6'4". You feel me? Oh, they was getting it. Oh man, they was on the blocks and they was talking that shit, quick. They was talking that good shit. And I said, oh man, them young girls is firm. They in their prime. And I was looking at them. And then Angel Reese turned around and I seen her face and she looked like a baby deer. Angel Reese looked, those of y'all that have seen my baby, she looked like my oldest baby. Like she looked a whole lot like my baby. You feel me? Like my baby. And I said, man, you feel me? I can't be on that. Yeah, I can't be on that. You remind me of my Jeep. She look like my daughter. So I gotta go back to just being a fan of the sport. Can't be a perv. Can't be perving in here. She literally looked like a baby deer. She like a baby doe. I seen her eyelashes and she looked all innocent and she had, her face was all blushy. Quick, I looked, I said, she looked like my baby. She looked like my first love for real, like in real life. She a little old Indian girl, look just like my first love. I can't be because she got a body like a goddess. I can't be perving over the youngins. Then I had to do my calculation, like according to my calculator, they the same damn age. I'm one of them. You feel me? I'm one of them. I ain't one of those, man. I don't understand y'all in this affinity for the young girls, man. I don't let them babies be babies. You feel me? So then I had to go back, man. Look at Anthony Bolton, said big booty, Cardoso, and long legged Angel Reese. You feel me? He got his tongue out. You understand what I'm talking about? He got his tongue out, which represents that's the UGK. Let me see it emoji. He put the let me see it emoji up. Come on, brother. And Anthony Bolton, you about my age, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. Let them young girls live, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. He got the take it off emoji. Come on, bro. Salute to my coffee today. I got some of this the Thinkific, I think it's called mushroom coffee. Salute to Meek. Meek ain't in here this morning, but salute to my sister Tamika from Happy Hour Conversations podcast. She got me on this mushroom coffee. I had been wanting to try it, but she actually recommended one, so I went on and I went on and got it, and it's all right, man. It tastes like, if you ever want to taste it, just go outside and take a good bite of the ground. Go get you a nice little part of healthy where the soil look real healthy or the mulch look real healthy. You feel me? And bend down and get you a good bite of it. And that's what it tastes like. You understand what I'm saying? Oh man. So but it was an incredible ride, man. It was definitely a credible ride. Cadillac Red said he's with Anthony. Come on, brother. Salute to Lucchini. Lucchini said Angel Reese and her mama damn near twins. You can look her way with no worries. I'm gonna have to see a picture of her mama then. Salute to Lucchini. This is it. What? Salute to my brother B About It Farms. B About It Farms came in and he getting us on point because we got to move on with the there go Tamika. I was just talking about you. Excuse me. My brother B About a Farm says the average American needs approximately 11,100 to compensate for the devaluation of the dollar over the last year. Plant those seeds, peeps. Plant those seeds. Get your seeds planted. It don't take a whole lot to do it. Let me ask this. Those of y'all, is anybody interested in actually planting a garden this year? Is anybody interested in actually, I'm talking about literally putting together we can put together a step-by-step under the tutelage of Be About It Farms, put together a step-by-step plan of action for us to plant seeds. Is anybody interested in that? If just let me know. If y'all are interested in literally, okay, Jared 011 Green says he is. I'm about to I'm already, I got my area and stuff out there. We getting ready to plant as soon as we get another break in the weather, which hopefully we can get about another 70-degree day this week. Be About a Farm says he's helping a few folks get theirs together this year. Star City J says his planting is real unconventional. That's cool. Just as long as you're planting. I want to know if people are interested in getting together and planting. And if we are, then we can, you know what I mean? We can start to get to work and we can create some content specifically for that. You feel me? So I just want to know. Cadillac Red said he want to grow some greens, some chronic greens. Be About It Farms does that too, bro. He does that too. You can get with him on that too. Shade Girl says I can do all that, but I stay in a closed. She stays in an apartment. Y'all don't have a family land or a family garden? Shade Girl, you strike me as y'all having some land down there in the family garden. But anyway, we can come back to that conversation. We can come back to that conversation for sure. I'm gonna say this, man. Salute to my brother B About It Farms. And and if you haven't followed him on Instagram, go follow him on Instagram. He does a lot of work, a lot of it. You can pick up a lot of game on the step-by-step side. I've been pressing him to put together you know what I mean, put together some content that we can follow on the step-by-step side. And he's been delivering. And so we need some more, brother. We need some more. So we gonna go follow him over on Instagram. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this. Now listen, because I understand how this get, and I understand how we can be. Now don't go over there bombarding them with questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't go over there bombarding him with questions and without your pocketbook. You feel me? Um, the Big Dad says, he says, I'm planting today. He said, I'm planting today, fam. Area dug up, ready to drop seeds. Sugar canes on deck. Yes, sir. Salute to Trees. What's up with it, Big Trees? So he got his area dug up, and he ready to go. But listen, if y'all go over there, man, don't go over there bombarding him with questions, man. You know, bless his game. We gotta bless his game. We gotta bless his game. You feel me? Your questions, it should come with a cash app. You know what I mean? Bless his game, because he's over there working pro. You know, he's working, and he's doing an amazing thing because he is in the city of he's in the urban area in New Jersey. He's in the city. He's in the bricks. I'll put it that way. Cali Ray said, "Facts. The game is to be sold, not told." You feel me? It's all about love, man. It's a love offering. You feel me? It's a love offering. Tree said, "Oh, I planted some herbs. I'm so excited. It's about to get real medicinal around here." I just planted some herbs too. Yeah, I just planted some herbs too. Well, they're not. I haven't planted them in the ground. They're in cups. I can't wait to transfer them to the ground though. I wanted to start my own herb garden, trees. Trees, you be in my brain. I'm starting to get a little unnerved. You feel me? It's then got too cha-cha around this bitch. You feel me? It's then got just a little bit too much for me, sis. But salute, but we'll everybody that's interested in planting, even if you hear this, you know what I'm saying, and you're catching this in syndication, man, just respond in the chat. You feel me? Reach out, be sure to follow Be About It Farms over on Instagram. He is our planting correspondent. You feel me? The community. He is our subject matter expert. You feel me? With regard to us growing our seeds and our vegetables, man. I have a pretty healthy desire of the stuff I want to grow this year, man. I got some pretty lofty goals for real. You know what I'm saying? I've been salty this last year, because I couldn't find no good melons. So you know I'm on that. I couldn't find no good melons, man. So I've been hot. Yeah, I've been hot. Okay, I got you, Shay girl. Yeah, I got you. Um, Tree said, she said we riding the same frequency. That's all. Buck 'em, ride 'em. Nah, no, Trees. I'm not finna. I've been on my best behavior, Trees. Nope, I'm not. We be riding the same frequency. I'm not. Nope, Trees. I've been on my best behavior. I'm not finna jump down that rabbit hole with you today. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Lucchini said he got some wheat peppers, onions, greens, and tomatoes for me. Lucchini, this is it. What? He saw them peppers, onions, greens, tomatoes for me. Yeah, I gotta get them. I gotta get some tomatoes out there. I want some more. I want some more squash. I did pretty good with my squash. I did pretty good with my tomatoes. I got some real good green tomatoes out the situation. Out of the harvest. I mean, good. I had a lot of green tomatoes. Um, so I want some squash. I want some tomatoes, excuse me. I want some onions, and I'm not counting my herbs. And then I got to get some melons in the ground. I want some cantaloupe, and I want some watermelons. For shit sure. You know what I mean? And so and then it was something else I said, my babies want no. It was something else I wanted. Cucumbers. I gotta get some cucumbers. I gotta get some cucumbers this year. hmm I had some good cucumbers. Um in the last harvest for sure. So I need to run them cucumbers back. Man, y'all done got me excited. Be About It Farms, you done got me excited, bro. I ain't even. Man, I ain't man. I think I'm gonna block out. I think I'm gonna block out my. I guess I'm gonna block out my Earth Day and get in the garden. You feel me? Well, go ahead on and block out my Earth Day and just go outside. I think it. I gotta check the temperature and see. Yeah, we're gonna use my Earth Day this week and just go outside and get in the earth. Hey man, so look, this is it. I wanted to have just a for real conversation about us and on the premise of professional development, or excuse me, personal development. I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to do a whole bunch of visuals and no none of that. I literally wanted to just have a Q&A on personal development. You know what I mean? I do a whole lot of we do a whole lot of playing around and so on and so forth, right? And I talk and then I'll mess around and I pull back the curtain a little bit on certain things and certain pieces of information. But I wanted to, and it was suggested to me that I actually come out here and I literally allow us the platform to have open open dialogue on personal development. You understand what I'm saying? And open up the forum so that people can literally ask questions about um the concept. You know what I mean? Or my thoughts on it, or so on and so forth. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. As far as personal development, I am a personal development junkie, right? So I'm a person that um I am always trying to push myself to get better. I'm always trying to push myself to learn. I'm always trying to push quickly said you rip the curtains to shreds. I'm always trying to push myself to learn. I'm always trying to pick up new things because I feel like life is for learning and life is one long developmental process, right? And times, you know what I mean, that I've not been locked into developing is times where I feel stagnant. I happen to know that for a fact that there are we get caught in um a rut. You know what I'm saying? We get caught in developmental ruts and we're not a lot of times we're not pushing ourselves to develop. And with that comes that feeling of stagnation. You feel me? And I know, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know a lot of us are, we're caught in the cycle, and it's easy for us to get caught in the cycle of getting up, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep, get back up, go to work. You feel me? And in there, we don't really have time, nor do we take the time. It's probably more like it. We don't take in or make the time for us to be developing. Now, what I'm saying, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with a person, excuse me, being tapped into their career. I'm not saying that. There's nothing wrong for you to be a career person. There's nothing wrong with pursuing your career. There's nothing with finding value in the work that you actually do. There's nothing wrong with that. In my opinion, once again, there is something wrong with us not pushing to develop. You understand what I'm saying? Especially personally, even if it's not because, development can be broken down into different pockets, right? So you have your personal development, you have your professional development, and then you can have like your spiritual development, you can have your physical development, you can have all of those other developments, but they kind of fall under personal development. Like, and so for me, I always break the developments down into two. You have professional development and you have personal development. Now, the problem that I have with us as a collective is that we will sell out to develop professionally. You feel me? So a lot of us have jobs that have a professional development requirement, an annual professional development requirement, meaning you have to have so many CEUs or what that's continue education units or some sort of credits or some sort of trainings and development. You have to have so many of those in order to remain compliant with the policies and procedures at your job. You feel me? So they put that in place. Why do they put that in place? Because they understand that it is imperative for you as professionally, as a member of their organization, it is imperative for you to continue to grow and develop, or at least to have the opportunities to grow and develop professionally. You feel me? My problem is that that same thought process and that same energy is not applied to us. We don't apply that to ourselves on the personal side. You feel me? Personally, you should be wanting to develop and so on and so forth. The same way that you go through the trainings and development, some of us do it very grudgingly, but you go through the same trainings and development on the professional side in order to remain in compliance with the organization. You feel me? But that same energy is not applied to you personally. You feel me? Um, and so I believe, because your personal development, I'm gonna be real with you, your personal development is on you. Like, that's literally on you. Your job is not gonna require you to do, for the most part, they're not gonna require you to do the average job. You know what I mean? Is not going to require you to do personal development. They're not going to. Sometimes you might get your ass in trouble or something, and they might have you to take some classes that spill, like you might get in trouble at work and you have to take some diversity and inclusion training, or you had to take anger management or some shit, and that might help with your personal development. But those are exceptions and not really the rule. You feel me? So hopefully I'm explaining this right, or hopefully y'all can grasp it. What I'm saying. Tay Tay says I'll be training someone next week precepting. Yeah. So that's, yeah, it's professional training, professional development. But what I'm saying is, and y'all done got quiet on me. I'm worried, because these are not the conversations that we should be quiet. You feel me? These are the conversations, if we're talking, um if this is a Q&A and we're literally talking about personal development, then like, what you should have, somebody should have some questions, or we should jump in and be able to talk. You know what I mean? Um I don't want us to be in a situation where you feel like everybody's looking at you, or you don't want to be the one to ask a question, or because you don't want to feel stupid, or whatever the case may be. Like, that's don't have now, if you don't have questions, that's cool, because I can continue, because I'm in my wheelhouse with this, so I can continue going and going and going about this, because this is what I do. But you know what I mean? If you do have questions, jump in. Salute Soul Power Gained Up Kennels. What's up with it? Rob Singleton, salute. Salute Old School Winston Lee. Salute to my sister, the beautiful Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. Hashtag TWT. Salute, love. Um, but yeah, so that's my hiccup. So one of the things that I'm gonna say is, I'm in this space, right? And I notice I'm very acute to this. And this is not, once again, because of uh I'm looking at it like I'm looking at it like salute to Boxing and Barbecue. He says, I'm gonna be honest, my job be having personal development training, but I be ducking training. Now, so is it, do they have professional development and personal development, or is it just they just call it personal development? If they just call it personal development, because I do know some organizations that do that, they call it personal development, but it be like, but they require it because it's, quote unquote, it's really professional development, which is a dirty game. But is this stuff that you can do? They probably do, though, because some of them offer, some companies partner with organizations, and they offer personal development. So they'll offer stuff like personal budgeting, budgeting courses, financial literacy courses, credit courses. Like, they'll offer that stuff. Some companies do. So Boxing Barbecue said he got it, but he be ducking it, which I would understand, because it's work. It's associated with your job. You feel me? And as do when most people have trainings, right? Most people have trainings at their job, and they go to them grudgingly. You know what I mean? And I can say that because I facilitated trainings before, where I show up to do training, and everybody in there got an attitude because they don't want to do the training. Excuse me. So it's my goal, especially let's say I go in and I'm doing a 5-day training, right? Let's say we're doing a week, which I hate week trainings. Um, Usually the most I'll do is maybe a 3-day training at the most. And I can't even express to you how much information we have to cover in order for it to be a 3-day training, to constitute a 3-day training. A lot of times, which this filters through down to the staff, a lot of times it's just about checking a box. And so having so many hours done. So if I get contacted to put together a training over whatever, let's say it's diversity and inclusion, depending on the depending on the organization, what they actually do, their scope of practice, yada yada yada. Um, that's a training that can get done in 2 days, really a day, but we can get it done in 2 days. You feel me? But they need to stretch it out to three to be able to have so much, ground covered with regard to the requirements. So they just checking boxes. So when you have trainings that are just checking boxes, that filters down to the employees and it makes them not want to go. So when I show up, a lot of times people have attitudes about being there. So my goal coming in as a trainer, because I feel like I'm finna come in here. If I showed up and they cut me a check, I'm about to give you the best I got. You feel me? Like I'm about to literally, like quickly say, I'm gonna snatch this curtain down and rip it up, and I'm gonna give you the best I got. You feel me? But I'm not gonna give you the best I got if you don't want to be here. You feel me? So my immediate response to that is I go in with a goal, and my goal is either you are going to, by the end of this training, you're gonna absolutely love me, and you're gonna understand that I'm the best I'm the best that ever did it. You feel me? And got away with it in my legendary Topcast voice. Or you're not gonna be in the training. You feel me no more. Like you're gonna be like, this is too much, and you're gonna remove yourself from the training. Those are my goals. But ultimately, I understand people wanting to actually duck. People be wanting to duck trainings. You feel me? I get it. What I'm saying for me though is that those, and it's not just the training is kind of the vehicle for development. There's other things that you can do to develop personally. Training is just kind of the it's just kind of the one of the vehicles for training, but you have to apply the same discipline for professional development with personal development. You understand? Because all too often when you talk to a person, right? You can talk to a person, or I talk to people. Let me start projecting. I talk to people, and I'm like, I can talk to them about, hey, what do you do? And a person can give me, I'm talking down to the science, what they do, their organization, how many people in the organization, who does what, who don't work, who should be there, who shouldn't be there. And they associate so much of that with themselves with regard to who they are. Like, yeah, I'm such and such, and they can break it down to a science with regard to their job. You feel me? Then you can have a conversation with a person and you ask them about themselves and it's fucking crickets. You feel me? Like I'm trying to have a conversation with you about you and it's crickets. They can't tell you about themselves. They can't tell you what they like, what they don't like, what they're into, what drives them, what inspires them, what moves them to action. Like the average person, no. If I talk about work, well, yeah, work is blah, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. They run it down. Personally, hey, what are you into? What do you like? What do you do to uh decompress? What do you do? What hobbies do you have? The average person in 2024 doesn't have a hobby. Like nobody has anything that they're interested in outside of social media. Like people don't they don't be crafting no more. People don't garden. They don't have a tomato garden in the backyard no more. You understand what I'm saying? People don't shit. People you do good to be in a neighborhood where people cut their grass regularly. Like people don't really take care and manicure their yards anymore. You feel me? They don't know, bro. Be about a farms. They don't know what they're passionate about anymore. You feel me? So so for me, I'm always the person that comes and I push against that. I love professional career, I love it. But I'm a push against that because for me, I feel like an unbalanced life is not a healthy life. You understand? Work-life balance there has to be a work-life balance. There has to be, or it's unhealthy. You are killing yourself. You have to have a healthy balance. You understand what I'm saying? And the biggest thing that I have to communicate to all of y'all that's listening, ooh, they dropping off. Fuck them. You feel me? Work is what you do. It's not who you are. You feel me? Work is what you do. It's not who you are. Stop making work be who you are instead of that's what you do. It's not who you are. You feel me? It's a eensy itty bitty piece of who you are. What you do is a itty bitty piece of it. And it can change at the drop of a hat. You understand? But it's not who you are, it's what you do. So when I come and I'm talking to you about who you are, then God damn it, I need to know who you are. And if you can't tell me who you are, then that goes back to what's scrolling across the bottom, like your personal development. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be tuned into developing yourself personally. Yeah. Yeah. Be- My brother Boxer Barbecue said it's a good topic though. It's needed, even though I hate it. Medicine, so to speak. Nah, you gotta develop personally, because when in order to get over that feeling of feeling stagnant, yeah, like you gotta develop personally. Like what do you do? What are you into? Um, what skills are you trying to um incorporate into what you do? What are we doing? The world is an ever-changing place. Like, what do we gotta do? You understand what I'm saying? Dead says, people have to work, fam. Sometimes your hobby comes last. Right. But your personal development shouldn't. A hobby is just an example, bro. A hobby is just a itty bitty piece of what I was talking about. But your personal development should come first, bro. Your personal development should come first. Me saying that you gotta have an outlet, right? And it's got to be you should well I ain't gonna say got to, because that would make me sound judgmental. You should have an outlet, and your outlet should be constructive. It should be constructive and not destructive. You should have a constructive outlet to help have balance in your life. You understand what I'm saying? um but we spend a whole lot of time doing stuff, bro, that's not necessarily constructive. You understand what I'm saying? So like for us, we kick it. So we spend a whole lot of time smoking and drinking and watching sports. You feel me? So we can say, man, our hobbies becoming like whatever for a hobby or whatever for a outlet. Like I really don't have time for it, but you look here. Now you talking to a time management motherfucker. You talking to a time management motherfucker, right? So you look and you say, all right, I sat down here and I got 2-3 hours here. Sit down here, get 2-3 hours here. Sit down here, get 2-3 hours here. Then when you look at it, you look at the end of the week and you realize that you done spent 20 hours leisurely. You feel me? And none of it was spent on your personal development. Like, come on, man. We didn't spend 20 hours on leisure activities, watching television, listening to YouTube, or watching YouTube. You feel me? Scrolling. I can't even account for scrolling on social media, especially in the house. You feel me? Us in the house scrolling on social media. Yeah, nah, bro. We spend all that time doing that and none of the time on our personal development. You feel me? My brother B About It Foreign says hobbies and personal development have been replaced with entertainment. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take hobbies out of it and just put hobbies under personal development. And just it's personal development. Like your personal development has been um our personal development has been replaced with our desire to be entertained. Like, nah, bro. Like you have to spend time developing yourself personally. You feel me? And I'm starting to get mad at y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm starting to get hot under my collar because nobody's asking like the simple questions like, How, nigga? Where to start? What do you do to develop personally, Junior? Like, come on, man. If y'all not gonna ask, I'm not gonna tell you, and I'm not gonna say it. But at the end of the day, I'm just telling you that you have to, if you're not, the way to avoid and to get out of these ruts that we fall in life is to push ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? And if you're finding yourself in a rut and you finding yourself in a space in your life where you feel unfulfilled, you feeling unsatisfied, you feel um like you're not doing enough. You know, it's a rat wheel. You hate Monday mornings. You understand what I'm saying? You just go just I think about like a rain and people just galoshes just splashing through. You feel me? You just marching through and just splashing, trudging. You just trudging your way through the sludge of your life. You understand what I'm saying? Then you have to uh uh look at your personal development. So my brother AB asked the question. He says, "What do you say to yourself to push yourself?" Well, one of the things I said today, I sent a text message and I said, "What a day to be great." That's one of the greetings I give myself every day. You understand what I'm saying? There's one of the greetings I give myself. On top of this is aside from my affirmation. I have a affirmation ritual that I do every day. You feel me? So aside my affirmation, and I won't share my ritual, um, because it's spiritual. You feel me? And some of that I have to keep close. But I have a ritual that I do every day. But aside from my ritual, I speak to myself and I'll get up and I say, man, what a day to be great. You feel me? What a day to be great. And you put that out there, like you put that. So it's like have you played catch with yourself before as a youngin', where you throw the ball and you run and catch it? AB, you feel what I'm saying? Like you throw the ball and then you run and catch it. Or if you got a tennis ball and you might have a glove and you got a tennis ball and you throw the tennis ball against the brick house or the brick wall and then it bounces, you got to go catch the ball with your glove. You feel me? Like you throw it and you got to go get it. Like that's what, when I say what a day to be great, that's the vibe I give. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't threw that motherfucker out there. Now I got to go get it. I got to go get it and come back with it. What a day to be great. Oh, I got to get it and go come back and go get it and come back with it. You feel me? So that's one thing that I do to push myself. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's one of them things. Like I set my day off with that. Like what a day to be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good question. I have a whole lot of stuff. I say a whole lot of stuff too. That I have a lot of quotes. A lot of them I share on social media. A lot of them are also in the. This is gonna be a shameless plug, but in the Simple Truth Minute Manual, the 1 hour book that'll change the way you watch the clock. Every week there's a at the beginning of every week there's a quote. You feel me? So here's a quote. I'll look for this is I just randomly pulled into the month of August, and it says habits change character and it's a quote by Ovid. Habits change into character. Habits change into character. And that's a quote. That's a quote for Ovid. OVID. So it's different quotes that I plug into. You know what I mean? That I tell myself and I apply them, or I get them into I let that stuff seep into my spirit, and then I go get it. You feel me? Um, Mahari says I'll ask the question: how do we get out of the habit of procrastination? Procrastination is a big one, bro. Procrastination is a big one. One of the things that um one of the things I do for myself um with regard to trying to offset my procrastination, because I'm a big procrastinator, bro. I'm very big with procrastination, which is not a good thing for me, because I have a lot of hats. You understand what I'm saying? I have a lot of hats. So one thing that I do is I structure my days, and I structure my weeks, and I try to get organized. And I feel like the more organized I am, the better I can offset with my procrastination. You understand what I'm saying? Now it takes an extended amount of discipline, right? It takes an extra amount of discipline. This is another shameless plug that's coming up. This is stuff that I covered in the Simple Truth Minute Manual, the 1 hour book that'll change the way you watch the clock, written by yours truly, Junior the Truth. In here, I have a whole situation where I talk about procrastination. But one of the things that I do to offset my procrastination, bro, and I'm gonna encourage you to go pick up the book, bro. The link is in the description to the book. Um, One of the things that I do, or it's available, I'm sorry, it's also available on Audible. There's an audio book, and the book is available digital too. You know what I mean? So it's on all your digital books. You can get it from the physical. If you want a physical print, you can do it physically, and um, you can get it. I say everywhere you can get audio books and ebooks is available. All right. Organization. So I really, really work at organizing my day. So yesterday, while I was sitting there and I was watching the game, I structured my week. You feel me? So I go in and I don't my actual planner is my actual planner that I'm the active one is up upstairs. So this is what in the mini manual, this is what the typical week structure looks like, right? So this is the week, and I'll go in and fill out the week. I have my notes that I'll fill out of what I want to accomplish. Right here in this section is priority tasks. You feel me? So I got that area. So I'll structure my priorities, and then you go over, and then there's every day. There's Monday through Sunday, and you have times listed, and you really literally structure and organize your day. Structure and organize your day based on those priority tasks that you have. And then you also schedule your downtime. So if it's time that you're going to be in here listening to YouTube, it should be structured and scheduled in your time, just like how I come in here and I talk, and I've blocked out, like, for the show. I want to say I've blocked out 8 a.m. to 10. So 8 a.m. to 10 is showtime. You feel me? From 10 to 1 o'clock is school time. So from here, I go directly. I have a little bit of, like, a little half-hour downtime where I can set up my trades for the day, check on the market, do all of that stuff, transition upstairs, give me a cup of water, you know what I mean, and then sit down and get with, you know what I mean, and start the school day. You understand? So I go into the school day, and then from there, you're talking from 10 o'clock to usually I say 1 o'clock, which includes me getting my kids lunch and all that stuff done. So from 10 to 1 is the school day, okay, for me. And then from there, usually depending on what I have going on, I block out from from 2 o'clock to 10, from 2 o'clock to about 10 o'clock. So it's an 8 hour day that I'm working. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you'll see me in the afternoons, you'll see me pop up. I'm notorious for popping up over at 78. I'm notorious for popping up over at my cousin Legendary Top Cats. You feel me? If you see me pop up in the chats over there, that time is structured within my time. You understand what I'm saying? So that between, if let's say we get done with school at noon. So I got from noon until 2 o'clock. Maybe it's 1 o'clock when I'm done. So I have between 1 to 2 o'clock. I have some time to kind of plug in, change my clothes. I might have to iron my dickies if I haven't ironed them already. Yada 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 yada. And then I go directly into that whatever. I go and have that downtime while I'm transitioning activities. You feel me? But what you won't see is 8 o'clock a.m. to midnight me on the internet in these forums. Like that's what you won't see. I hope that helped, Mahari. But one of the things you do is you just structure your time. It also helps. This sounds crazy, but it also helps if you can use your weekends to prepare. If you can use your Sunday, and I've fallen off with regard to meal preps, but I used to use my Sundays to prep. I would have my meals prepped for the whole week. I would iron my clothes for the whole week. You understand what I'm saying? So I got my Dickies and my work shirts pressed for the whole week. I know everything I'm gonna wear. I have my clothes that I'm gonna wear on the show pressed, you know what I mean? And out. I used to do that had that done for the whole week, and I have to get back to it. But that helps with my procrastination too. You feel me? All right, so Jared 11 Green says, how do you conquer distractions? Definitely with someone being in the social media age, bro. You got to draw a hard line, bro. Like you have to draw a hard line, especially if you're not a person that works with noise in the background. So like some of us, um, I'm a person that depending on a project. So like if I'm working on a magazine, for instance, right? And I'm working on the Punch Junkie magazine and I'm in the stage of designing, I can design and listen to stuff. You feel me? So I might have Andre 3000, I might have UGK, I might have Scarface, I might have Eric Clapton, I might have Terrence Trent D'Arby, I might have the Doobie Brothers, I might have Earth, Wind and Fire, I might have Frankie Beverly and the Maze, I might have Najee. You feel me? I might have Miles Davis, I might have John Coltrane. There's no telling what I might be playing in the background. You understand? But I can work and listen. I might be listening to 78 Sports TV. I might be listening to Black Fight Fan TV, the Hamburger Cheese Podcast. I might be listening to Mahari. I might be listening to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. I might be listening to anything. You feel me? If I'm in that space. But if it's a space that is causing me to actually be distracted, meaning I have to encounter, I have to go, and go back and forth, then nah, I have to be very intentional. So a lot of times I have to quiet the noise. Like I have to go into a space and quiet the noise. So you have to, for me, you have to have these spaces. It might be in your house, it might not be in your house, but have a space where you can go into and you can shut everything out. You understand what I'm saying? Have a space where you can go into and you can shut everything out and you can you can mute your phone and literally go to work and just just have one thing that you can listen to while you work, be it, music or a book or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I usually choose music because I don't have to actively engage in it. I can just listen and just vibe and just go. You know what I mean? A book will cause me to have to think. Sometimes listening to my brothers talk on YouTube causes me to have to think or interact or react. You know what I mean? Music is just kind of, I'm just going. But get somewhere where you can go into a space where you can go to work and you can quiet the noise. You feel me? You can quiet the noise. Um Soul Power says, okay, got Be About It Farms. I thought you was asking me. I was about to say, man, ask Be About It Farms. Yeah. Yeah, get with Be About It Farms, man. Definitely holler at that brother. Um, AB says, I need to be better with not falling into negative self-talk. Okay. So look, bro, this is what you got to understand about negative self-talk, bro. Um, your mouth, right? Your mouth is a portal, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Your mouth is the spiritual portal. And your mouth is connected directly to your mind and directly to your heart. You understand what I'm saying? And directly to your both your minds. You know what I'm saying? You have your mind in your head, you have your mind in your stomach. You feel me? And then you have your heart, which your heart is, as in when I say heart, I'm talking about your soul. You feel me? So your mouth is a portal into three places. You see what I'm saying? And so you have to be very, 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 very careful with what you allow to pass through your portal. When you really understand and you're really able to grasp the importance and the power of your mouth and your ability to manifest things in your life and the lives of other people, then you will understand the importance of heading off negative self-talk. See, what you do is, for me, when I get unnerved or I get periods of anxiety or I get into these spaces where I'm not feeling so good, I get quiet. And people look, especially people that like know me or whatever, and they'll say, well, what's wrong? Or, what are what's going on? What you thinking? Or whatever. And this is just for the people that like literally are close to me. And it's in those moments where I'm literally I might have a mind full of negative thoughts and I'm trying not to say them. I can't allow those thoughts to come through my portal. You feel me? I can't allow, like, I can't transfer thoughts, negative ones, from my mind into the world. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a manifestation. Just like I said, what a day to be great. That passes through my mind. Throw that up. You feel me? Now I got to go get that and come back with it. It's the same thing with negative self-talk. So what I do is when I feel these thoughts and these negative thoughts, I try to bind them. Like I literally try to grab them and I try to bind them in my mind. And then when I get them binded in my mind, I literally say unclutch, because you have the ability to unclutch thoughts. Like that's a thought, like unclutch, like unclutch that. We don't need that. You feel me? That's not your thought. Like that's not yours. That's not that negative self-talk is not conducive to what you're trying to build. You feel me? So unclutch that shit. I literally, I'll have a thought, bro, a negative thought. It might be a negative, nasty, evil thought. And then I'll say unclutch. You feel me? Like I'll stop and I unclutch. Like unclutch that. Like you have to unclutch those thoughts. What literally, bro, like literally, it looks like if you're looking at the screen and you can see me, like unclutch them thoughts. Don't allow that negative self-talk to pass through. You just stop and you take a moment and then you unclutch, like, oh man, I'm stupid in the motherfucker. Like in a not in a playing way, but in a like, man, I'm stupid. I'm still like, oh, damn, I'm fucking up. You unclutch that. You stop yourself and unclutch that. Um, how did you conquer this? Okay, we did the distraction, negative self-talk. I'm sorry if that's good advice. Okay. I think everybody cool. Uh Jared 11 said that I had big crit. Yeah, that big crit is a problem. Nah, AB hamburger cheese just ain't over with. It ain't over with. We just revamping kind of the way we doing it. We came out going hard like ball and G. So it's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. In the meantime, y'all go catch the content that's over there. Yeah, we coming back. Let me see. We got him. Um, okay, y'all talking about beehives. Meek said yes, the power of the words. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You got it, AB. Jared 011 Green, salute to my brother. He says, yes, that saying sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me was a big lie. Nah, that's a lie, bro. Words are powerful. You got to understand words are the first period of manifestation. You understand? Think about it, man. Like you literally think about it. Think about uh think about it this way. Those of us that have children, right? You realize your children came into existence and the beginning of it was words. Yeah. All y'all's asses. Y'all came in, you know, y'all came into existence. It started with words. I'm so glad y'all mama and daddy did what they did, but it started with words. You feel me? Like it started with words. Literally. It was the words are powerful. Words are a manifestation. Words are the uh big notches along the steps, along the ladder of manifestation. Big notches. Lucini says, how important is alone time and self-reflection? I think alone time and self-reflection is very pinnacle. I encourage folks that, you know, at the end of the day, take that, you know, that last little 30 minutes, you know what I mean, and reflect, put your phones down. You understand what I'm saying? Turn the TV off and literally sit there and take some time to reflect. Reflect on your day. What went well? What didn't go well? What could have changed? Salute to AB. Salute to AB in the chat for the super sticker. Thank you, family. I appreciate it. What went well? What didn't go so well? What would you change? What opportunities do you have to correct for tomorrow? You understand what I'm saying? You have to really literally um take time and literally reflect. You can be it's almost like a visionary. Like, you know, yesterday when I laid down, I took time and I got to thinking and I kind of allowed myself to think about what today looks like. What is today gonna look like? You feel me? And I walk myself through my day all the way to what I'm aware to the show. You feel me? All right, I'm gonna throw on my it's kind of chilly now, so I'm gonna put on my New York Knicks Scully. Then I'm gonna have my BCU sweatshirt. I'm feeling extra ancestral today. You feel me? So yeah, like all the way down to just what the days look like. How you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? You know, we've already wrote down and planned out the week and figured out what the week's gonna look like. So we got to get that on there. I got a meeting with Tamika this week on Thursday at 1:00 p.m. You feel me? It's in my calendar. What that look like? What we gonna talk about? You feel me? You just got to take those times to just reflect. Every day, just reflect. Yeah. My brother main biker, he says words are spells. You have to be very, very careful with your words. You have to be very careful with your words. And you have to be very careful with your thoughts. Think about it. You understand what I'm saying? Think about times that you thought that you was gonna fall down and you fell. Like it's the mind and is very powerful. The mouth is very powerful. The heart is very powerful. Your other brain, which is your stomach, your flesh brain, very powerful, very powerful. And a lot of times we don't make the connection. I'm gonna tell you how powerful. I'm gonna tell you how powerful all of your brain. I'm gonna tell you how powerful your brain is. Your stomach brain, your second brain, the other brain. You feel me? Which is not just it's your stomach, but it's not just your stomach. It's the flesh. Do you feel me? But it's the stomach. But it's the stomach is symbolic of the just the flesh, the overall flesh system, right? That brain is so powerful that you will get up from wherever you at and you will walk to your refrigerator and open it up and look in the refrigerator and and you've been totally connected from your regular brain. Your stomach has caused you, your stomach brain, your flesh brain has caused you to walk to the refrigerator, open the refrigerator, and stand there. And then you come to and you don't know why you standing there. You feel me? You come to like, man, what am I? You don't even know what you're looking for. You're just looking for something to feed that brain. That's how powerful your mind is. Your mind, your stomach, your flesh mind, or your stomach mind, whatever you want to call it, is so powerful that you'll get up and you'll go to the pantry and open the door. Like you will literally get up and walk, and you will not recall walking to the pantry. You just come to when you get to the pantry. That's how powerful that brain is. You understand? It's also that powerful when it comes to like the opposite sex. You feel me? When it comes to that feeling, those feelings of that lustful feeling. You feel me? Or potentially romantic. Yeah. Be About a Farm says the microbiome in the gut is the first brain. That's how powerful that joint is. So yeah, you have to like you literally understand the power of your mind, the power of your heart, the power of your heart, your spirit, the spiritual. You feel me? And then the power of your flesh. You got to understand those powers. Yeah, it's very, very, very powerful. All right, man. I gotta go. I've gone over. Salute to everybody. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. We have to. This is it for me. Like this is the work that I'm literally sitting here to do. So hopefully, I know a lot of y'all didn't really respond. I ain't gonna be mad at y'all no more. You know what I mean? This is difficult. You know, it's difficult for you to come in and to look and to say, man, I got to do some work. You know, a lot of people don't. A lot of people, we like to campaign and shit like we got it all together and we don't. And I'll be the first one to tell you I don't have it together. That's why I'm in here talking to y'all. When I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. You feel me? I just told y'all I got a real problem with procrastination. I just told y'all that. I got a problem with my flesh. I got problems with things. You feel me? And so um in order for me to get better, I have to come and be able to depend on the community that we've built. You understand? And we got to have real conversations. And when you coming in here, we talking about us, man. No, this is no disrespect to nobody. Fuck Bud Crawford. Fuck Errol Spence Jr. Fuck Deontay Wilder. Fuck Jared Anderson. Fuck all these conversations about these other folks, bro. Like, fuck all that. When you come in here, like, we gonna talk about us. And we have to get better. Like we got to go to the root. Salute to all them brothers and they doing what it is that they're doing. and pursuing their individual greatness, then goddamn it, why can't you pursue yours? You feel me? So when you come in here, like, that's literally what we're gonna be we're gonna talk about stuff and all that. That's cool. But this is what I'm sitting here to do. And I've been running from it forever. This is what I'm sitting here to do. Like, all that other shit be damn, and we gonna laugh and joke and kick it and all that shit. But when it's time to, like, literally when it's time to do the work, you gotta roll your sleeves up and you gotta really sit in here and do the work, because the work is to be done on yourself. And if you wonder why, you know, things are stagnant in your life and you can't push through and you looking for a breakthrough, you know what I mean? Because, like, a lot of us look for breakthroughs, but we don't create them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we looking for breakthroughs, but we don't create them. That shit has to change, and it's on us to change it. Ain't nobody. You think somebody finna come along here and tell you, hey man, you got to look at your personal development. You know what I'm saying? Personal development is the key to you living a better life. Develop personally. This is the information age. You can go and research how to do any and everything. This is the development. This is the age of information. You feel me? And salute to y'all too. I want to send y'all a special salute, man. We've surpassed. I know it's been quick. It seemed like since we got it rolling, man, we didn't made it do what it do, but we officially surpassed 3,000 subs, man. So that's anybody who knows and who's been around, you know, we've been stagnant. You know what I mean? The channel growth had been stunted tremendously. We've come through and we made some changes on the platform, and we've had an incredible bout of growth. And so we finally surpassed 3,000. We'll do, I don't know, maybe we'll do a bigger celebration or something this week, but that's major, man. So salute to the family. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. All right, y'all, I got to get out of here, man. I really got to get out of here. Excuse me. So salute to y'all. Thank you so much. Salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Salute to the family. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com, man. Thank you all so very, very, very much, man. Thank you. This has been your Black Coffee Club live, man, for March 11th, 2024. I am indeed Junior the Truth. I'm gonna give you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice. Man, see what I'm saying, man? You got to view your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm Ohio born player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing back.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the Black, yeah, Grooming Company. Give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Grooming Company. Give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.